Students, let us perform one of the activity by using lead nitrate PbNO3 twice lead nitrate, potassium iodide, water, glass stirrer, spatula, test tube holders, test tube stand and a boiling tube with some different test tubes. Now I am going to take a small quantity of lead nitrate. See, the lead nitrate is there in the form of a powder. How to take that? I am going to take a small quantity of lead nitrate in a boiling test tube. It is a salt. Why? Because it is a solid, it is a salt. Now by holding the cap, we should keep it away. Why? Because it is a salt where there is no water, which is called anhydrated salt. For that anhydrated salt, we are going to add some amount of the water. Now I am preparing the aqueous solution of lead nitrate. I prepared the aqueous solution of lead nitrate. We should stir like this. Like how the milk will be churned, like that only we should stir. Then what happens? Clearly lead nitrate will dissolve in the water. Now this is the aqueous solution of lead nitrate. Keep this test tube here. Then we are going to prepare the aqueous solution of lead potassium iodide. See, potassium iodide is also a salt. We can observe the salt inside the potassium iodide. Now I am going to take some quantity of the potassium iodide. Add some quantity of water to that. Now we got the aqueous solution of potassium iodide. This is the aqueous solution of lead nitrate and the aqueous solution of potassium iodide. Now take one more boiling tube. I am going to take few ml of aqueous solution of lead nitrate and as well as few ml of potassium iodide. Observe here what happens. See, an yellow color substance is formed. This yellow color substance is called precipitate. Why? Because the place of lead from lead nitrate is displaced by the potassium and the place of potassium from potassium iodide is displaced by the lead. That means there is a mutual displacement of lead by potassium, displacement of potassium by the lead. Now finally we got a lead iodide suspension, lead iodide precipitate. Now what is a precipitate? Precipitate is a substance which formed after the reaction, which does not dissolve in water. Such substances are called precipitates. What is the color of the precipitate here? Yellow color. If we settle it for certain time, then the yellow color precipitate will settle down. Now see this yellow color lead iodide is precipitated down and the top liquid is there. We can observe a liquid color substance. Of course it may be in a little bit purish white, which is nothing but potassium nitrate. lead iodide is settled down, this is called a precipitate. Precipitate is a substance which is generally formed in a double displacement reaction as a product. It does not dissolve in water. Such type of the substances are called precipitates. This kind of reactions are called precipitation reaction. The reaction in which one of the product is precipitate. Such reactions are called precipitation reactions. Now, let us discuss one more type of displacement reaction by using various such kind of the chemicals. Let us perform one more activity by using barium chloride and sodium sulfate. Barium chloride, sodium sulfate, we require distilled water, stirrer and test tube stand with some test tubes. Now let us take some small quantity of barium chloride into the test tube with the help of spatula. This is the barium chloride. Barium chloride is a salt. Now, which is there in the form of salt, we should add some quantity of water to make the solution thoroughly. Means first of all we are preparing the barium chloride aqueous solution. For that purpose we should stir it. That means we prepared the aqueous solution of barium chloride. Let us prepare the aqueous solution of sodium sulfate, Na2SO4. For that we are going to take a little quantity of sodium sulfate, which is also a white powder. Both of them are white powders only, in a test tube. This is also a powder, so compulsory we should make it into aqueous solution. Why? Because for vigorous reactions purpose, compulsory we should convert that one to the aqueous solution. We already know aqueous solution is nothing but by the mixing of water. Both of them are clear solutions are formed. Means this is a combination of both. This is aqueous solution of sodium sulfate. See, this is aqueous solution of barium chloride. This is the aqueous solution of sodium sulfate. Now I am going to take these solutions in a boiling tube. See now, they converted into white color. In the before reaction it is converted into the yellow color. Now it is converted into the white color. Here we will wait for certain time. Let us see what the thing is happening. Barium chloride aqueous solution reacted with the aqueous solution of sodium sulfate. It gives a white colored barium sulfate as a precipitate. I already discussed what is meaning of precipitate. Precipitate is a compound which is formed after a double displacement reaction which does not dissolve in water. So in this reaction, final one of the product is precipitate. So this reaction is an example of precipitation reaction. We should wait for certain time to settle down the barium sulfate, which is a white colored precipitate, to settle down for certain time. Now when sodium sulfate and barium chloride are reacted, a white color precipitate is settled down and you can observe some watery colored substance. That white color precipitate is nothing but barium sulfate, white color precipitate, and as well as the liquid is sodium chloride. Here the precipitate is formed, so it is a precipitation reaction. In the before reaction, the formed precipitate, which is in yellow color, is lead iodide, and the liquid formed is potassium nitrate. In this reaction, the white color precipitate is barium sulfate, and as well as the formed liquid is sodium chloride. Let us discuss the chemical displacement reaction, and as well as what is the general reaction, what is meaning of the precipitation reactions on the board. Now, if two reactants exchange their constituents, here the constituents of these two reactants are lead and nitrate, potassium and iodide. The place of lead displaced by iodine and the place of iodine is displaced by the lead. The two reactants exchange their constituents chemically and form new type of two products. That is the chemical double displacement reaction. AB is a compound reacted with another compound CD. Now the place of A displaced by C and the place of C displaced by B. Now the products are AC plus BD. See the example in the case of sodium sulfate Na2SO4, actually it is in the form of liquid. By adding water it is converted into the aqueous solution. Barium chloride is a solid. By adding water converted into the aqueous solution, converted into barium sulfate, which is a white color precipitate. See that the arrow is given in the downward direction, that is indicate precipitate. Upward direction indicate it is a gas. Now sodium chloride aqueous solution is formed. These two are the examples of precipitation reactions. Now what is a precipitation reaction? The chemical reaction in which one of the product is precipitate. Such reactions are called precipitation reactions. The precipitate may be color or different, white color or something, whatever it may be. Such reactions are called precipitation reactions. Generally, precipitation reactions are double displacement reactions are there. One of the example is there for the double displacement reaction, that is a neutralization reaction. Let us discuss what is a neutralization reaction with some examples. See, neutralization reaction. If you observe the statement, whenever an acid is reacted with a base, it forms salt and as well as water. So the reactants are acid and base and the products are salt and water. Such reaction is said to be neutralization reaction. Why? Because acidic nature of the given substance is neutralized by the base, or basic nature of the given substance is neutralized by the acid. So salt is formed. Now such reactions are called neutralization reactions. See here an example, that is hydrochloric acid is there, sodium hydroxide. The place of hydrogen displaced by the sodium and the place of OH hydroxide is displaced by the chlorine. Now sodium with chlorine, sodium chloride, hydrogen with hydroxide, it can convert it into the water. AQ stands for aqueous solution. Sodium hydroxide generally is there in the form of pellets. These pellets are mixed with water, converted into the aqueous solution, and the salt is formed. Now one more example, that is aqueous solution of sulfuric acid mixes with the aqueous solution of magnesium hydroxide. It is a double displacement reaction. The acidic nature of the sulfuric acid is neutralized by the basic nature of magnesium hydroxide. Why? Because magnesium hydroxide is a base. Now the formed salt is magnesium sulfate by the liberation of water. This principle that we are going to utilize in the case of neutralization of acidity in the stomach. Like this, we can explain the topic of chemical double displacement with experiments and as well as different kinds of examples. Thank you.